Hello and happy Multichrome Monday. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie and I love any makeup, especially shiny, shifty, and sparkly eyeshadows. And Multichrome Monday is a series I do here on my channel where I feature different multichromes from all different kinds of brands. I do swatches, swatch comparisons, tutorials, and everything and anything that has to do with multichrome eyeshadows. And today's Multichrome Monday is especially exciting because it is a collab with the one and only garbage queen, Teresa is Dead. And if somehow you don't know who she is, I will be linking down her channel, her Instagram, as well as her video down in the description box. But I have been watching Teresa for a couple of years now, and her videos just always cheer me up no matter the type of day I'm having. And if I'm having a great day, it makes it even better because she always makes me laugh. She is so hilarious. She also loves indie brands and multichrome eyeshadow as well as mainstream brands. I just know you're going to love her content, especially if you want to hear some really honest reviews on some makeup products. So today's video, we're going to be talking about our favorite green multichrome eyeshadows. I have done a Multichrome Monday like this previously where I featured purple multichrome eyeshadows. So if you love green, then this video is for you. Green is one of my most favorite kinds of colors to wear besides purple. I mean, I love all the colors, but I definitely really love green. I've always loved to wear green. I really feel like it makes my hazel eyes pop, which is why I'm wearing kind of like teal green on my eyes right now, and I will be doing a tutorial on this later on this week, so definitely make sure you stay tuned for that. But let's talk about all the different green multichrome eyeshadows I have to show off to you. We have a couple of different brands here. Of course, we have Cleona, we have Touch of Glam, we have Terra Moons. I mean, really just the trifecta of all the indie brands here. And there's 10 eyeshadows to get through, so let's get right into it. And these are in no particular order. I will be showing you close-ups as I talk through all the shades. So first up, we have Verte from Cleona. This is their deep iridescent multichrome. I just love this shade so much. It shifts to a blue and a purple, and it is so vibrant. It almost looks like it's glowing on your lids. I have used this in a tutorial for sure previously, or in a reel. I definitely know I used it in a reel video, and it's just one of my favorite kinds of green eyeshadows to wear. And some of these shades will have dupes across other brands. So for example, Terra Moons does have a shade like this called Big Bang. That is exactly the same, and I will link all the dupes down in the description box in case you might already have some of these from other brands. But this shade is just so stunning. Like I said, it almost looks like it's glowing, super bright, and the shift is really beautiful and very strong. Next up from Cleona is Patina. This is a black-based multichrome, so it is a little bit on the darker side, definitely more jeweled, a little bit more for smokier kinds of looks. And so it shifts from like a goldish rustic green to a bright green. This one is a green lover's dream because of that, because it just really encompasses green all together and is super metallic on the lid. It really looks just like liquid metal. Next up is Phosphorescent from Cleona. This one is an iridescent multichrome. This is the only iridescent multichrome I'm going to be talking about, and this one I do think has some dupes from other brands, but this is a beautiful iridescent green multichrome that shifts to a purple, and you can layer this over all different kinds of mattes and get a different result. Especially a black matte will really make this pop. You can use this as a highlighter on the inner corner, under the brow. It is just so beautiful, really shiny, and it is a little bit on the chunkier side, but just a little bit. Next up is another black-based multichrome, and this is JD Glow's Seaweed. So metallic, so shiny, really just beautiful multichrome. There are dupes for this multichrome from Devinah as well as Cleona. I will again put that down in the description box. Bright true green to a teal and a blue, just super bright, really fun, but again a little bit more on the darker side. Probably would recommend using this with more like mid-tone to deeper toned eyeshadows, because the black-based multichromes do tend to just blend out to a little bit of a gray, so you want to be careful to not over blend these. This next shade is relatively new to my collection, and it is La Lune from Terra Moons Cosmetics. I am cheating a little bit on this one because it looks actually kind of purple, almost like a really taupey purple straight on, but the shift is such a vibrant green that you really just see a lot of the green. So I wanted to mention this one because it is technically like a more greenish multichrome. Overall, Terra Moons really kills it with the most unique kinds of multichromes. They know what they're doing. They're definitely mixing all different kinds of multichromes to create some really unique shifts and tones. Next up is another one that is new to my collection, and that is Coalescence from Terra Moons Cosmetics. And this one is super bright, and it's just so shiny. It's a little bit chunky, but it is super bright. No black base or anything. You could shear this one out. You could really build it up to be really super bright, as well as layer it over different colored mattes to really bring out the different shifts. This one has a orange pinky flash to it. Really stunning. Next up is Cosmic Dancer from Terra. This one is slightly similar to Big Bang from Terra, which is the dupe to Verte from Cleona, but it's so strong of a green, and it's like a teal green almost, and then it shifts to a purple, and this one does have a little bit of a lighter base, so you can definitely blend this one out, and you can also sheer this one out, and this one is just so bright all over the lid, and the shift is so beautiful. It does have a little bit of like a light brownish base to it, so I think it's a great shadow to pair with just one matte in the crease. Moving on to Touch of Glam Beauty, they also have some really unique, beautiful, shifty shadows. They have such a big collection of different kinds of multichromes, and this one is definitely a standout, and it is green with Envy. This is like a super grungy, grassy, light green base, but a really strong red shift. It's as if you layered Red Giant from Terra Moons over like a green eyeshadow. It is so beautiful, and it's so fascinating, and you can definitely play with this and use it with different mattes. So if you use it with red mattes, then you will really bring out the red. If you use it with the green mattes, then you will really bring out the green. It is just such a fun multi-chrome shade. Next up is the 24th from Touch of Glam Beauty, and this one is such an interesting one because it is green, but it has a lot of flecks throughout it, and it really flashes to a blue and a teal and a purple. It is just really something special, and this one feels like liquid metal. It's so smooth and really shiny. Absolutely love this one. This is such a fun one to have. It is just a little bit on the deeper side, but it's not necessarily like a black base multi-chrome. And last up is the shade 19th. Now this one is very much like a super light gold green, so I think this one is pretty different from all of these because I think a lot of the other shades are pretty much like a true green, maybe leaning teal. Feels super smooth, super bright, will not accentuate any sort of texture. None of these three shades from Touch of Glam Beauty have any sort of chunky texture to them. This one is just so beautiful. I would say if anything, this one is maybe a little bit similar to Coalescence from Terra Moons. Coalescence is more textured and also more lime green, while the 19th, while 19th is more of a gold. This one is so stunning, and this one also doesn't have a black base to it, but it is super opaque. So those are all 10 of the green multichromes that I recommend if you're a green lover. And make sure to check out Teresa's channel for her video to see her recommendations because she loves her green eyeshadows and she loves her multichromes. I can't wait to see her recommendations. Thanks so much to Teresa for collaborating with me. And so that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup content uploading my channel and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.